Zone. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll set up a throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. 2nd down and 4.
Half 18, half 18. Up, go. Up, go.
Throwing Jones. Flush to his right. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
And this is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show, as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. Play action, now it's Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
Ready? Go.
Off the play fake, Daniels. He'll buy some time right. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Come on, come on. Hey.
They go play action. Daniels steps away. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Austin Eckler, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders have got it on cruise control. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
Let's go now.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Here's a toss coming right. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Throwing now is Daniels. Out to his left. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Let's go.
They're going to go toss right side with Eckler. Past the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Austin Eckler, 43 yards. And the Commanders take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. They're going to keep it on the ground. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, it's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Slayton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Half jumbo, half jumbo.
Looking to throw. Jones.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Motioning to the left is Robinson. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make...
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. The Washington offense set to take over. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't.
He's got it at the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin finding the end zone yet again. And the Commanders are pouring it on. They'll try and run it up the middle. Yet another trip to the end zone, and that last one, a bit of history. He has now broken the NFL record for most receiving touchdowns in a single game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Escaping a tackler at the 25. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Slot man moves right. Here's Jones throwing to start the drive. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Operating from the gun. Jones. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
And a Washington offense heading out. And, Charles, in a very one-sided affair, I think we reached the point in the broadcast where you and I, we may have some filling to do, right?
Yeah, I think you're right about that because we got to try and keep people around. We don't want them to change the channel. Stay with us in this game. Is that Ben Ramsar? Are you hearing from Ben on the headset here? Tell us, stretch this thing out a little bit.
Get some talking points. Dig them all out.
That's what you get. A big-time producer. Keep them here.
To the air goes Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Let's go now. Ready?
Daniels looking to throw. His throw complete right side to Bates, the tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. John Bates, 29 yards. And the Commanders just continue to roll. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Here's a toss coming right. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And now their hill to climb has gotten taller. They had the safety last time they had the football. That led to the touchdown a moment ago. So that deficit going in the wrong direction as they try to right the ship here. 1st and 10. A loss of 4 that time on a sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Here we go. Hey.
Another try after the first down sack. Jones, he's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one. So here's a 3rd and 14. Back to throw. Jones. Buying time to his... And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Thor, that got in there to bring him down. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Here's Jamie Gillen now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt.
Let's go. Let's go.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. Trying to find some space to turn upfield, but this defense having none of it. Azeez Ojulari pushing in and dropping him. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Terry McLaurin, he flat out can't be stopped. And the Commanders extend their lead yet again.
Here we go. Jack.
They'll bring a tight end in motion. Here's a toss coming right. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And the Giants ready to come out now. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
He's got Slayton on the slant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Check.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. Flushed it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
Here we go. Hey. Let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Cleveland Farrell picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Nightmare of a game continues for this quarterback, brought down with the game already decided. This sack adds insult to injury for him. Multiple turnovers, down by multiple touchdowns, now dumped early in a drive in the final quarter.
Taken in at the 11. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play and how explosive this offense is, Charles, that they're not content being up by this margin. They probably want more.
And if they do go and get more, oh, look out. At that point, let's just aim the camera for the post-game handshake, because that one might be a little bit on the tense side, the way that this one is turning out.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. That one downfield for Dotson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Sliding out of the pocket. Shifts by him. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Now Daniels. They'll roll him out right. Nifty move. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their 1st-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
The Giants going to take over again on offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Daniels rolling to his right. Oh, a good. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
Let's go now.
Here's a toss coming right. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now Jones throwing to start the drive. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down. Now Jones. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Here's Jamie Gillandale as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Commanders' offense and running back Austin Eckler set to take over once more. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he has put in a full game's work. He's got a man complete. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And New York set to take the field. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones, and he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. From the gun on third down. Jones. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And first and goal is what it will be at the 6-yard line. Excellent field position.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget. Absolutely. Now a toss play to Eckler. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Now that should give them a spark. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because...
You're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was saved. They wanted to play as big a part in this game as their offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played accordingly.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Commanders pick up the victory as we say so long from our nation's capital.